welcome to my channel. My name is Tanya, and my show is called I'm for the People. And video that I have today for you guys is an older guy calling in about uh, Donald Trump. And mostly everything he said, well, everything that he says is true. So want y'all to hear what he got to say. So let's go. Let's get into it. Let's go.
He's not a president. He tried to overthrow the government. He goes against the Constitution. He's getting rid of all the jobs, anything that's good. This guy's ruining this country. Everybody hates him. Everybody knows he's a child molester. They won't even show the pictures of him with those girls. He should have been the first one called up.
Holy hell. We will get back to that caller in a second because he laid it all on the line there. Holy moly. But while he was calling into C-SPAN complaining about literally everything Donald Trump has done wrong, Dozy Dementia Don, literally 10 seconds ago, was busy dying in front of the entire world. I guess he thought he was at a Trump rally in the United States instead of the G7 summit, because here's what he said to onlookers of the world.
We have a very resilient economy. We have the strongest economy we've ever had. Now, the word affordability is a fake word but made up by the Democrats. Here's where it's fake, because they made it up. Because I inherited these prices.
So much wrong with that. Like, who are you talking to?
Even Rubio has a decency to look slightly embarrassed.
He has the decency to look embarrassed. I mean, he's talking to nobody, right? Like, he thinks he's in front of, I don't know, American journalists. Maybe he is.
He's an old man. He sees a podium and people in front of him. He's like,
yeah. That's a great point. He sounds like death, as I've been saying in nearly every video I make these days. That dude is, I mean, talk about
he sounds like the Grim Reaper is tickling his prostate. Like he fucking
bro, and the economy right now is about as resilient as that motherfucking prostate. Like, that shit is about to implode. The stock market and economy does not make. It's just a graph of rich people's feelings. And the real people in this country, right now, we saw in the intro of this video, but there was a caller from Nevada, which is a very red state. Not everyone in that state is going to be a red, MAGA person. But this caller, holy shit. I mean, the sheer catharsis running through my veins as I was listening to this. Let's play this and then dissect what this man just put on the national stage here.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Las Vegas, Nevada, Independent Line. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning. First of all, I want to say Donald Trump is out of his mind. When he murdered those people in the Caribbean, didn't declare war, and killed those survivors, that is murder. When he killed those people in Minnesota, had his goon squad go in and murder those people in Minnesota, he's murdering his own people over a misdemeanor, and all he does is fraud. And he's protecting the biggest child rapist there has ever been, putting her in a cozy place. This guy is out of his mind. He's not a president. He tried to overthrow the government. He goes against the Constitution. He's getting rid of all the jobs, anything that's good.
Yeah.
This guy's ruining this country. Everybody hates him. Everybody knows he's a child molester. They show the pictures of him with those girls. He should have been the first one called up.
You're
He
damn
is
right.
out of his mind. He's got dementia. 37 psychiatrists say he's got dementia. And the news media doesn't ask him any tough questions. You think you can commit war crimes and get away with it? Hezbollah bombed that school. Oh, he bombed the school, killed 150 girls in Iran, and everybody thinks it's okay. Little kids with a missile without evidence. And now he's going after everybody that goes by the law. He wants to arrest them because his mind is warped. This guy is out of his mind. If you don't get the Republicans out of here, democracy is gone. Everything that's good is gone. He starved his own people. He starved those kids in Africa to cut off the aid to all those kids in Africa.
Okay, Dave.
Dude.
I don't think they let him go on that long.
Like, yeah, I was honestly surprised too. But what the? Did he have a freaking notepad in front of?
First of all, you don't have to have a notepad to say all the things that Donald Trump has done. That's very easy. It comes off right on top of your head.
That had to have been straight off the dome.
It was either a
Dave,
notepad or 70 years of hate. Just
Dave from Nevada, please, if you're watching this, and anyone who is watching this, help us get this out to him by liking and subscribing. Please
Yep.
come on our show.
I'll come on your show.
Yes,
Please
hell
come
yeah.
on Really
Oh,
American.
hell
We'll
yeah.
give
Oh
you
no, they
an
probably trying to
entire
kill me.
video to yourself to just
Yeah.
rant like that.
Yeah. I
Don't
will
let
buy
them
you
see you
many
talking on no
beers.
show.
Yeah. We'll take you to the pub. Well, holy hell, I want to get a beer with Dave. That was
Hell yeah.
incredible.
That was great.
I don't even know where to go from there. Like he was.
I think one of the best points he made is that, you know, I mean, he's basically on mainstream media, C-SPAN, but, you know, he's literally being like, why is no one calling out for this shit? And even as he's saying that, she's like, okay, we're gonna cut you off, pretty much, you know, like about to cut him off. It's like,
Yeah.
was
is-
it that he said too much, or was it just that he pointed out the fact that they're not covering this shit? They're not putting the, you know, it's like, it's all about the angle, isn't it? The angle should be, look at this man. He's clearly not far from a grave.
Right. I mean, we saw it at the outset of this video too. The guy is clearly not well. He has no connection to reality, right? And we're letting him do all this stuff. And then on top of that, all the things he's doing are these heinous, like evil things.
Illegal.
Even the inadvertent stuff, right? Like the stuff in Africa. We can pull up this article. Because I feel like people forget that they just cut off all these fucking, USAID. We cut off SNAP benefits. He cut off. I say he, but it's really Republicans writ large, and their dementia fucking shitting toddler at the top. They cut off SNAP benefits and Medicare and all this stuff for people. And there's this ProPublica article that just came out that says more than 770,000 children are no longer receiving SNAP benefits after Trump changes federal food program. That's just here in the United States. And the guy said, dude, he hit every note. He's like, he's killing children. He's killing people in international waters in the Caribbean. He's killing people in Iran. He killed school children and then lied about it. Said, I don't know. It was, I don't know.
Ask Hegseth. I wasn't there. Look, I think something you have to think about is the fact that all these people that have died under his watch, at least none of them died through abortion. You know, like this.
At least none of them got transmutilated by the Democrats with the affordability hoax. That I post really ridiculous shit on my Instagram stories, especially like when I'm in a mood, you know, when I've had a couple, and I'll say stuff like, you know, if you Trumpophiles still fucking support this man, like go F yourself or whatever.
Yeah.
And there are certain things that I can't say that I very much think, but at this point, I really gotta, like, dude, you gotta wonder, like, how disconnected, how out of touch are the people that not only still support this, because unfortunately, I've said for a while, I think they are just too far gone to contribute to functioning society. But that's as politely as I could put it. But I do think there's this whole fucking middle ground of people that aren't that evil, that aren't that, like, I don't know, just terrible people that for whatever reason or reasons don't like listen enough, don't pay attention enough, and are just like, well, I guess he's gonna fix the. Well, I guess he's funny, and it's like, really? And if there's one thing we've seen throughout at least the past few years is like nobody gives a fuck at the end of the day. Nobody gave a fuck about Epstein. Not nobody, right? But most people enough to change anything. Don't give a fuck about Epstein. Don't give a fuck about Israel genociding Palestinians. Don't give a fuck about the Democrats supporting it, the Republicans supporting it. Don't give a fuck about the fact that a foreign government lobbies all of our politicians or that corporations run our government, that your vote doesn't fucking really matter that much except on the local level. Because whoever you put into office, unless they decide to not take super PAC, corporate PAC money, they're going to vote for the lobbyist interest. They're going to vote for this. Everyone thinks this Trump guy is going to drain the swamp for fucking 10 years or whatever. And it's like, my brother in Christ, do you not see what's been going on? There's a song, some kind of song lyric like that. But like,
honestly, I think a lot of people just don't want to know, you know?
They don't want to know.
I know enough people
so
like...
He might be a little slow, because I think all white supremacists and these white racist MAGA billionaires, I think they're mentally challenged. Right? If you can't see what's going on by now, something ain't right in your head. Something's wrong. You don't notice the prices going up. You don't notice that gas went up. You know what I'm saying? You don't notice that rent. Well, you don't notice nothing where you been at.
You
True.
just don't want to
And
know, like,
I
you know?
understand that. You know what sorry, I want to let you speak too, but I think one of the reasons, like, I feel like we've talked about this personally. I think
Yeah.
one of the reasons we can like process these things is because we have this outlet of doing it here on Really American. We
Yeah.
have the beautiful audience that supports us so much, and it's very cathartic to do those things. But I think it's also because, like, at least me personally, like, I've gone through enough trauma in my own life and deal with it through humor and have processed enough of it and done the work to be okay and am trying to like make a difference, where I can sit here and I can internalize these things and say, wow, that is super shitty. How do we fix it? I want to know how shitty the world is because I want to fix it. And it's like these people who say, "Oh, why do you hate America? Just leave." And it's like, well, I hate America because it's like a genocidal terrorist state right now and has been for kind of a while. And I want to make it better. There are things about this country that I really do appreciate and I really do like, and I don't like where it's going. And instead of letting it go down the fucking toilet like you want to do with your stupid fucking hats, okay? I'm over here trying to make real progressive change. Sorry, that's my rant for the day.
I mean, with the cult thing, I think it's going to be. Look, this is not even like on some Secret Service knock down my door shit. This is Donald Trump's an old man. Everyone has a finite lifespan. He will be gone eventually. That's just a fact, right? It'll be
Yeah.
interesting to see what happens after that. That's all because when a cult leader expires, there's an enormous power vacuum, and
Yeah.
somebody has to rise to meet that level of whatever Trump had, his Trumpiness. And I just don't think they have anyone to do it. And there's not like there's absolutely some psychopath out there in this big beautiful world full of assholes that could take Trump's place. But
Right.
I think the Republican Party is as short-sighted, ironically, as the Democrat Party. As in, it's not like people hate Democrats or hate or progressive values even. Like Bernie Sanders, I'll die on this hill that he could have beaten Trump,
100%.
in the
100%.
presidential election. And I
they
think
know that.
and I think they're going to pull a DNC. I think they're just going to be like, they're just going to stick with what they know,
Yeah.
rather than let some fight. Because what you really want is a firebrand. Unfortunately, in America, a firebrand who speaks uneducated bullshit is good enough. But
Yeah.
you want somebody charismatic. And Trump, as much as you hate him, he has he has charisma that psychopaths hate. So
Yeah.
the psychopaths love. I mean, so
It's unfortunate. And I feel like we
yeah.
might get a lot of shit for this because there are some lifelong Democrats and like vote blue no matter who, which I very much am. Like if Gavin Newsom becomes the presidential nominee, I will vote
Oh
for him
yeah,
at a
this
farm
is me
reduction.
voting.
But it's like, dude, right now, the Democrats, it's like Two-Face, right? The Batman villain. I feel like the Republicans are the really burnt, fucked up side of Two-Face's face, and the
Yeah.
Democrats are the nice looking side, right?
Yeah.
And it's like you're on the same body.
Yeah.
The status quo keeps you guys in power, keeps your pocket lined. Let's
Yep.
Nancy trade her stocks, Donnie trades his stocks.
Yep.
And
Yep.
and we all just sit here and get fucked, and then the middle portion majority of people that are like pretty ill-informed and just want to keep the status quo or don't want to challenge themselves or things too much, we just let these fucking things happen. We let like the wrong politicians get further and further. I don't know, it's just
Um, if we don't get that man out of office, we're not going to have no democracy. And I blame the MAGA and white supremacists for this problem because y'all put that man in office and he had 34 felons. You can't even get a job with 34 felons. He bankrupt 6 times. Oh, he was a successful banker. Businessman. How? He bankrupt 6 times. That's ridiculous. It's like all y'all talk about is let's make America great again. Your grandmother lost her Medicaid and Medicare. She ain't got no medical. Let's make America great again. You ain't got no gas to put in your car, so you can't get to work. Let's make America great again. You done lost your job. Let's make America great again. You done lost your house. What else you gonna say with all that? That man is unhinged. He's a narcissist. His name is in the damn Epstein files. I don't know how many times. You know, he lies about everything. The whole administration lies. They always trying to deflect. Every time somebody asks them a question, they start talking about the Joe Biden administration. How long Donald Trump been in office? And y'all still talking about Joe Biden? At least he'll wear diapers. I mean, Donald Trump would talk about everybody, call journalists stupid and piggy, and say it's fake news, and everything is fake and wrong when it's not what he wants to hear. Nigga, you ain't God. People are supposed to have their own opinion. That's what makes America great. When you got your own opinion. These billionaires want to control us and they want power. Well, I'm talking all loud. But let me calm down. Thank you for watching my channel, and I hope y'all have a lovely, lovely morning, because it is